Hey guys, Retro Mikey 78 here, and it's time for the monthly review. This is the March Retro Rec Room review. It will tell you guys which games I'm going to keep out of my box and which games I'm sending back. So, I know some people have asked what the different prices are. A lot of people have been commenting about the subscription, how they see it as cheap and how some people see it as an extra expense. I see Retro Rec Room as a rental service. I'm paying $18 a month to rent these games. And then behind that, then they give me the option of purchasing these games. And honestly, that's not a bad idea, and that's not a bad thing, because I owned this for the longest time, Dante's Inferno, never played it. Two of these games, never heard of. Two of them, I've played them before, and I've actually owned them before. So, let's go through. I'll review what I got. We'll discuss it and see what you guys think. They gave me X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse. And if I want to keep it, they offered me, it says $15 member price, $9.99 for subscriber. Then they sent on the original Xbox a complete copy of Freaky Flyers. Normal price $11, subscriber price $6.99. Next up, they sent Dante's Inferno. And normal price $10, subscriber price $5.99. Next up, they sent a loose copy of Resident Evil Deadly Silence. It says normal price $25, subscriber price $18.99. Then they sent Nobunaga's Ambition. And normal price on this is $13 with a subscriber price of $8.99. Now, I'm going to stop. We'll go through and we'll talk about each game, why I'm going to keep it or why I'm not, and I'm going to show you some gameplay footage. Because I actually got Elgato working this month, and we're going to finally do it. Dante's Inferno. We'll start off with this one. I actually owned this on the 360, and just recently during my downsizing, since I'd never had played it, I sold it. Still not upset that I sold it. I do have a, I did get it free on the Xbox One. This was on the Xbox Live free probably about 4 or 5 months ago. So I've got the complete copy of it on there. So that's one thing that I want to tell you now. It's going to go into the box because I don't really need it. I'm running out of room. And it's not a game that I'm going to play over and over again. So, Dante's Inferno is, they're going to get their game back. They can send it to somebody else. But I'll talk a little bit more. The game itself shows you some. Alright, as you guys can see here, Dante's Inferno, it's a quick pace, action-based game. You fighting a bunch of demons, trying to redeem your soul. You're trying to capture your soul back from the goddess that you love. A lot of this game reminds me of those of you that have played Bayonetta. I know I played it. It has the Bayonetta style controls for combat, but the angles are a lot more fixed. You can't change your angles. That was one thing I was noticing about it. But hey, I just thought I'd show you guys some gameplay, show you me fighting a few of the regular zombies and things in the first level. Show you the demon here that I'm getting ready to beat up. You get magical powers and stuff you can earn. The game, though, it's pretty fast-paced, the combat is. It's got some interesting aspects of it. But as you're fighting the bosses, though, it also has a bunch of time-based attacks. They make you push certain buttons at certain times. If you don't do it, the game can get kind of tiresome. It gets repetitive at times, but all in all, I thought it was a decent game. I did like playing it. I was happy to get it out for the first time. I bought it back probably at a yard sale somewhere, and probably decided to keep it. And here it goes. Here's one of the time-based events I was telling you about. Jump up. You gotta hit a button as it calls for it. And here we go. Cut this guy in half, and I take control of the beast. Then after you take control, it shows you how to do it, and then you get to walk around, destroy things with it. But that's basically what this game is. It ain't nothing special. It ain't nothing there. Like I said, I didn't keep it because I'm not even playing off Retro Rec Room's disc here. I went ahead and hooked it up to my Xbox One and captured it off this. So this is playing off my Xbox One X. Yeah, that's all it was, and that's what I wanted to show you. Alright. But other than that, I enjoy the game. I'm happy you sent it. I'm happy that I got it out and actually played it. Now I'm probably one of these days I'll finish it and go through it. But it was just a game that sat on my shelf and I never played. I had just sold it. I don't need another copy. Next up, Nubunga's Ambition. I booted this game up. Show you guys some gameplay of it. Real small beta. Alright, I don't know if you need an instruction booklet or what it is, but every time I try to figure anything out, I just kept getting denied of what I wanted to do or anything it wanted to do. I don't know exactly what this game's objective was. Couldn't figure out the combat in it. Didn't know what the layout was. So, I mean, it's a very hard game to understand unless you know what you're doing or know the aspect of the game. Yeah, I even made it over to this screen here where you're supposed to, I think, lay out your battle plans or what you want to build. I honestly couldn't tell you exactly what I was doing. Like I said, I tried to watch another YouTuber play it, go back and I tried it again. Still couldn't figure it out. All I could say is this game just was not for me. They want me to keep it for $8.99. It says it's worth about $8.87 right now on price charting. So since I'm not getting any type of deal on this or anything what I think I can get it for, I'm going to pass on this for now, even though after I complete my GameCube set, this will be my next set to go after, but I'll take my chances and try to get it cheaper later. And I forgot to tell you, Dante's Inferno, they wanted $5.99 for it. Price Charting has a complete copy basically for $5.99. So you know, this one and that one, there really wasn't a bargain on those. So I wasn't, didn't need Dante's Inferno. And I got a digital copy of it. And then the Nubunga's Ambition, it just wasn't worth my money or wasn't worth my time to get it at this point. When I'm ready to go for the NES set, maybe I can find it for $5, or maybe I find it at a flea market or yard sale cheaper. But then we got Freaky Flyers. This is a great game. Me and my wife tried it out. Show you the gameplay footage real quick. Alright guys, I'll show you some head-to-head playing first. Me and my wife, I'm on the left, my wife's on the right. And like you see, this is just the basic multiplayer head-to-head. But it's a nice little racing game. You just play, you collect your power-ups, you shoot missiles, get a force field. You can drop these little landmine things, or landmine balloon things in the air. But it's an interesting thing. I still don't know what the acorns do. If anybody out there knows that, please tell me. Because we'll be wanting to buy this eventually on the GameCube. But it's a really neat game. We had a lot of fun with it. We played it for hours. Alright guys, this is going to be the single player mode. I figured I'd show you a little bit of the same level. I had to do the same level over in the single player because, we haven't got anything unlocked when I did this. I didn't do any saving or anything to my system because I knew this was a game that I wasn't planning on keeping. And I'll explain why here in a minute in the regular video. But like I said, it's the same thing. It's a single player experience. You have to get at least third to go on to the next round like most racing games. I did this one, and then I did another one here in a minute. All right, here's the next level I went to, Coyote Canyon. I just wanted to let you guys see the differences in another level. But it's basically the same thing. I had to get third place to qualify and go on to the next round. And like I said, it's just a neat little flying game for back in the, what was this, the early 2000s, mid 2000s, I guess, when it was out. But it's interesting. I just now realized that these here were like boost pads. I didn't even know that. But hey, like I said, those of you that see this out in a store, it's a nice little game. I pick it up. It's almost what I consider a hidden gem. We had hours and hours of fun with it. We played it. And I'll explain to you why in here in just a minute. After I get done with this, going through this tunnel, I'll show you one lap. Then we'll go out and we'll go back to me explaining why I'm not keeping the game. All right, one more corner, and I think we're done with one lap here. And there's a lap. And the aspects of it took me and her a couple races to get the controls down, start learning it. Then you got to learn the courses. I'd like to see all the different characters open up, but it's a really interesting and neat game. Only downside is it's available on the GameCube. And when we downsize and try to make the game room more convenient, we look up the games and said, hey, we're going for this complete GameCube set. I don't need a duplicate of this plus a GameCube because this is available on the GameCube. So I'm going to pass on this one because I want it on the GameCube. So hint, hint, Retro Rec Room, you want to send this on the GameCube? I'll buy it. Now, did I do the price on it? No, I don't think I did. He said no. He's got normal price for $11. Subscriber price at $6.99. Looked it up. Price charting has it right now at $9.86. So if I was to buy this, I'd be saving about $2.87. And it's a fun game. I know CM Retro Gaming asked, because he's got this on the PS2. I'm going to tell you now, put this in. It's actually a really fun game. I'm really going to look for this hard on the GameCube because I'm really wanting to play it now. Next up, we'll do the Resident Evil one. Now, I had some people comment. They were like, oh my God, you got Deadly Silence from him. Yeah, I got Deadly Silence. And it's a loose copy. They say normal price $25. The subscriber price $18. Well, right now, I looked this up as I was making this video. A loose one of these, because the price has been going skyrocketing. Even over the last month, month and a half. The loose one is at $30.29 on price charting. Just for this. And he's won $18.99. That's a savings of $11.30. With that savings, I can make this even look better on my shelf. For $5, I got on eBay and ordered a reproduction, like a print off, just so this looks so much better on my shelf than just a blank case. Because this is going to look, until I can find me a complete copy, it's going to look nice on my shelf like this. So, and yes, this is one that I'm keeping. So right now my bill so far is $18.99. Basically what I paid for the box is what I'm paying so far. But then we have one more game. X-Men Legends 2. It's an awesome game. My wife, she didn't even know what it was. You guys can see this game is a lot like Marvel Ultimate Alliance back in the day. But since this came before, you know, we kind of want to consider this the predecessor to it. But this one, you just use X-Men characters. But it has a lot of similarities and it has some differences. You know, you still have the configuration system where you upgrade how you want. All the different stuff. Me and my wife were just, you know, playing around with it. But she really loved this game. She was like, and then when I told her that we used to have it on the Xbox and the PS2,
I think it blew her mind that the fact that we never sat down and played it. And I said, oh, we just never had time. But we're gonna wait. We still got to get X-Men Legends 1. We're gonna buy it for the GameCube. Then after we buy that one, we'll go back and probably play this one some more. But yeah, this is something that we definitely want to play. Me and her will. And it's a fun little game. You play it. I think you can play up to... I didn't look it up, but I should have. I think you can play... It's either 1, 2, maybe even 3 or 4 player, because the GameCube does have a 4-player port. That's something I didn't look up or don't have the game handy right now. I would look it up, but hey, you guys ever see this? You got to check it out. It's a nice game.
They want $15 for normal price, subscriber price $9.99. I looked it up. Price Charting has it at $11.70. So I'm saving $1.71 buying it. It would have made a difference. I would have paid the $11.70 for it, just because I need it to complete the GameCube set. So that being said, buying these 2 games from Price Charting, I'm saving myself $13.01. So that's what I'm going to keep, are just 2 games this month. Let you guys know, my total for the bill will be $28.98. Yeah, you can clap back there. I know this is the cheapest month I think I've had with Retro Rec Room. And one of the other reasons is, you know, me and my wife getting ready to have surgery both this next month. So we got to kind of lower the bills down. But I did keep what I wanted to keep. I would have kept this game if it was any good, or I don't know. I might have took it for a couple of dollars. But that game just, it drove me insane trying to play it. So we're going to seal this up. Retro Rec Room, you're getting your 3 games back. I can't wait and look forward to the next month's subscription, see what I get. Here's your bubble mailer. Got my tag back here to put on it. So that being said, you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like, a subscribe, share, comment what you think. I think I kept the 2 best games in the lot. And like I told CM Retro Gaming, he asked about it. There you go. Freaky Flyers is an awesome game. I would have kept it if it was on the GameCube, because that's what I'm collecting for. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you back again next time. Thanks.